Hello, hello, hello again. This is Storyteller's Worldbuilding, part of my uh, weekly or bi weekly streams. And it's all about building worlds as part of my work on Literary Universe and specifically building my struggle for balance world. So today we'll be continuing in building more regions of the Sol Confederacy. I did some, let's say, extra work yesterday on building some of the other parts of the world, specifically when it regards to Terrans. So I'll get into that shortly. My name is Jan Dvorak, aka Storyteller or Storyteller CZ, and I'm coming to you live from Prague in Czechia. And let's see, I'm streaming on YouTube, X, and Rumble, so you can kind of get me on all these three. And usually every other week, this is where I have this session. Didn't manage it yesterday, just too much of a time crunch, but so I've moved it to today, so we have enough time to manage everything. And next week I'm going to take a break because I am on a family vacation, so it will be very difficult for me to do a proper stream. So let's take a look kind of where we left off last time. Maybe I'll go over here. So we've been working on the Sol Confederacy. Let me just go here into my encyclopedia because what the big thing that I did yesterday was, as you can see, there was turn border, turn expanse, and so on and so forth. And yes, this is the one I've renamed Terrans because it just was not proper to Shinjinrui. I'll have to probably figure out some better, shorter name as well. But this is, from what I've gathered, kind of the biggest terms that's being used to what I'm trying to describe here, which are kind of, the next step of human evolution. And kind of have it two times in my universe. First with kind of evolution from humans to souls, which is kind of based on the original Shinjinrui. And now we have kind of, again, next one. So Shinjinrui are pretty much people who are more adapted to live in space for many reasons. So everybody, grab your tea, grab some snacks. We'll be building this up, and I believe that after today, if not, at least the Sol Confederacy, I'm hoping that I can manage to kind of get also the Grimnar Empire, the collective Troll Union. No, that's just that I'll have to figure out something appropriate there. I think that will gonna take me a bit longer to really get more in depth with that one. When I figure more of the details of the culture and all that stuff. It's quite a wild place, as I've mentioned multiple times before. So that's where we are. And today we are kind of looking more into the regions that the other major groups that survived our catastrophic event on Earth have colonized. So let me just prepare some sugar for my brain and kick off with some green tea in just a moment. Looking forward to this. So yeah, So let me jump here to H. That's definitely going to change. And I think the terrain border and terrain expanse, even Guardian Frontier, are going to be renamed. I'm fine with Qadesh. I'm even fine with Pax. Beruda is gone. I said I want Hydra gone. Now then, Luthien and Thalia. Yeah, Thalia. I want some other Tolkien-like names, so that will be that. Let's see. Can try to remember. I've used some key to kind of highlight it only. Last time, damn it, and I don't remember. Yeah, that's one. Yes, it was Alt, so that allows me to kind of see what regions are we exactly talking about here. And let me try to do this that way. As last time, I'll be asking for help with some of these names, at least to kind of get things flowing. So, and let's see what we have here from the last time. Let's make it smaller. So, oh, that's something different. So we have, this is kind of me working on that, and I think I'll continue, or do I want to continue in this right now? So where did we, here we go. This is the one. Can I rename it? No. So we are going to GPT-5 reasoning. So I burned some of my premium credits. What is this? Reasoning effort. Let's go for medium. I think high won't really bring us, I think, that much of. No, I would like to get names for Chinese regions. These names should go more into mythology or early Chinese empires or name inspirations. More towards actual places or important places that existed rather than religious or completely mythological. Yes, and hint of Confucianism and Buddhism. I'm going to capitalize those. Buddhism. Yeah, double D's. Buddhism is fine. Generate at least 20 potential region names. Let's see what will come up. Also, guys, if you have any questions, suggestions, or want me to talk about specific world building, then please comment. Let me go to Grog here. And in history, find our thread. Do I have a bookmark? I hope do. Yes, I do. That's an ongoing chat there. So, oh, it does not continue with the names. So I have to look into the history. I think this is yes, this is the one that kind of continues. It's much further, so it should hopefully not be as crazy. So here's the reasoning, and we're gonna see. The thing that I wrote here, if this wasn't AI, I would right now be searching Google. I would be reading kind of a lot of in this area. So really, in this way, what AI does is just offers me a quicker search to something else. Problem is with me searching, I would probably waste a lot of time because I wouldn't even know where to start, or I don't have enough knowledge, and also I would have made a lot of side quests, to put it mildly. So let's see if I can get some sugar into my brain. It's been quite a week and I have not been sleeping well. One big thing to kind of notice here, or how should I say it, work here, is that the Chinese, kind of after the crustal tilt, say after the flood, that's another good comparison or name for the event. Especially initially, and like even later on internally, they have been really separated into many internal factions. One is more Confucianist, one is more Buddhist, one that kind of got the most weakened, let's say, the traditional communist. The main reason for that, because I claim that even now they have lost the mandate of heaven already. And what we kind of see is the unfolding of that. But especially after a flood, if they have not fallen before, then at that time, I think it's unquestionable that there has been something that prevailed. That said, probably a lot of the people led into the bunkers and everything were, I could say, the regime approved people. So Oh, Grok is already done. So, main settlements, areas. I would say, please also provide the original Chinese characters. I won't say kanji because I think that's how it goes. Chinese characters and their meaning. So, but let's see what they have here historically. Evoking an ancient capital of multiple dynasties, serving as the center and central region for core stellar system, emphasizing enduring governments and cultural heritage. Changjiangyu, and I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, so apologies. Name for historical eastern capital designed for industrial and trade hubs in habitable zones, symbolizing prosperity and historical resilience. I need regions. I don't need. I think this is kind of where Grog kind of goes wrong, which goes for cities, while but interestingly, ChatGPT does the same. Confucian heritage region. And we do have the region. Star domain for the. Okay, so this is a star domain. So that's Xingyu. That actually works. I could tell it look into Chinese sci-fi literature for additional inspiration. Same here for Grok. Just like another thing. Today's sci-fi is really going to be the inspiration for naming and other things that come in the space era. East of the Yangtze, Kyofu, Kyulu. Shandong interior, Hebei Plain, Shaanxi, Marshall Foundries, Jinkang, Xinzhou. Yeah, I think that this one is kind of like the old forgotten name. That's I like that. But I'm still. Let's see. Also consider the naming patterns of the Chinese space program. Launch center. Oh, that will be on Earth. That won't be. Ganchu Lounge Range, Sichuan Lounge Base. Oh, I see. I see. So it's kind of like, which base you kind of come from. Um, yeah, I think we really need to consider the actual naming of the Chinese space program uh, into that. Grok is actually thinking much longer on this inspiration. But I love the space region, uh, the annotation or characters. I think that works well. And mhm, just the names are really not what I'm looking for, and that's always a bit more difficult to square out. So maybe another infusion of sugar will help. Mhm. Okay, so a lot of repetition here. Mhm. Shangri-La. Trisolar, three-body domain. Oh man, that's not good. Or is it? Do we have? No, usually I would be looking for some map where we have like two big bright spot in this domain, but not a third one. Otherwise, it would have been perfect, and I would just say it. This is trisolar. But again, that's for one system. I find it very interesting that it's very difficult to kind of figure out. But that kind of shows the problem with the AI when it comes to creative things. But at the same time, potentially, given from what I know about the naming sense of the of the current Chinese space program, it's weird, or kind of stick with one name for a very long time. Jurong. Yeah. Red Coast. This one might actually work out. I could probably shorten up the regional names for that without the Xingyu to of course, for the full official name would be this, but Honggan. Um, take into account pronunciation for Westerners and trim it down to those that will have easier pronunciation and memorability in English. I think that's maybe where I should have really uh, gone to at the beginning, because at the end of the day I'm writing it in English. So create unity sphere. Let's see what will really come out of this, because that is a crucial part for, and this is not like story wise but market wise for today. I need to kind of choose names that are pronounceable and nice. So Hinomoto, Hayabusa, Deva, Yamato, Setsu, Kikuchi, Mizuho are fine in English. It's not that big of a deal, or Musashi. While the Chinese in this has a lot more hurdles that we need to overcome, and those are things that you kind of need to take into account. And that's also why we see, when we read, of course, in English literature, that's why we have, American or British, that's everything is kind of, of course, in English. Of course, in Chinese literature, it's the Chinese who go more into the space. But maybe not so surprisingly, but with Japanese, it's not like, there's a Japanese nation that goes into space. Usually there's like some other smaller nation that still is an important player that's kind of like the Japanese, but not directly. I can think of various Gundam iteration, or most often it's United Earth or some derivative of that. So let's see what Grog has. Chang'an, Yong, Xi'an, Nanjing, Beijing, Lhasa, Taisha. Taishan is coming up multiple times, so I think we have I think that one is definitely staying. Shenzhou. So Taishan, Shenzhou. I think Moon Goddess domain actually works. Changji. Questions to have in domain. Why would you name that? That is for a probe, not for a freaking domain. Freaking clankers. Big Dipper domain. So this is another thing. Big Dipper, where it is located on galaxy map. Want to see, because if those stars are of Big Dipper are in one place that I could kind of look at. Yeah, I don't want to see the space. I want to see them on a map of galaxy. Uh, there is a software, damn it, and that I could probably, let me see if I can. Let me go to the Ubuntu App Center, and there should be some stellar. There is Stellarium. I know that one, but that one just shows you the night sky, which is really awesome. Shows you a lot. Highly recommended. But I'm looking. I am looking for something, and I had it once, and I've lost it. Let's see, categories. That kind of has the could it be science maybe? So yeah, Stellarium is here. That could show where in galaxies specific star, and it's really nice for exploration. And so we have to kind of take a look. Galaxy map. Let's do the Milky Way Galaxy Map Interactive. And map of the universe. I think that will not be it. 3D Galaxy Map. And yeah, so this is just the map. I remember this one that came out a few years back, was quite nice. Let's see if I do Galaxy, what we can find something. Yeah, of course, game. Celestia. Wait, what? Open Tyrion? I've played this game. It's like one of my first game I've ever played. Might need. I think I know what I'm doing after this stream. So this one might be still not it. Damn it. Let's see. Big Dipper on stars on a map of the galaxy. Let's see. Because most of the times it just shows you freaking where it is in the sky, and that's fun, but I need it. Oh, wait, maybe no. Again, that's the sky. I need it on the map of galaxy like we have. That's my weakness. And I'm thinking, why the heck am I? Why the heck am I getting so crazy? I think maybe potentially I want to try to take the screenshot. Not happy that I cannot find it. So that will probably be a bit longer. So I want to upload the screenshot. Please fill out the, please suggest names of the empty, or no, what I want here, and this is X. Let's do this. Let's at least add the image here to the3 chat. Please suggest names of the empty regions based on what major constellations are located in that region. I don't think it will handle it well. Of the empty regions in the picture. Look at it in the region. Okay, so we have that. About let's say 50% should be in Chinese, 40% in Russian, and the remaining split between EU and Americas. Let's see what this is. A complete Hail Mary. I just wanted to kind of see if it figures it out. This is a big experiment. We've kind of already settled on Taishan, and I want the moon goddess. That one is a recurring theme, so I want her as well. So Taishan, Great Mountain. Could kind of be Pax, but no, I'll have Taishan. One of these two will be Taishan. Yeah, it kind of has like the mountain thing here, so this will be Taishan. Or there's actually more stars over here, so that could work out better. Now I just need to find it. So one. And Taishan, back to at least 12 points, in this case 11. And yeah, let me double check here that I have that correctly. Taishan. Ta-da! Let's take a look on if we have any luck. So far not. And when it comes to over here, a location, let's add that. So it's Taishan, and we'll be going here with the Jinju as the space domain. Take these kanji or characters, and I'll take these two. Dum, da-da, da-da. Taishan Jinju and let me double check Mount Tai so that I have Mount Taishan, I know, in Shandong, China. Let's see what UNESCO says about it. Yeah, oh, I remember seeing this. Second Tai, Mount Tai, Shan means mountain. This is a problem with freaking English. That even though like that they always add the mount and then that add the entire thing instead of should be just Mount Tai, it's they just add Mount Taishan. It's like Mount Tai Mount Mountain. Why? Very disappointing in the language with this. So we'll have the Mount Taishan. Kind of put it here, this part here, because I want to have it here. And let's see what else. So this will be the first region that people from the Chinese region settled outside of the main Sol domain. Let's see. We can probably keep it like that for right now. And let's quickly check. Well, look at that. Ursa Major, Canis Major. Middle right near Deva. It's actually pretty good. Malaya, Medvesta, Russian for some. Malaya, yes, see. Big Bear, Orion. It might be implied left empty near Agartha. So that says grok. So Regio Draco. That sounds pretty fun. Hey, why not? But in this case, I have to give it to Grok. Really, kind of get the region, suggested name, basis, left empty near Agartha, which is that's over here, left empty near Agartha. So it will be Orion. And I say, why not? It will be maybe Sol 2. No, 3. Holy smokes, this might be... Oh, PAX is PAX. Oh, PAX doesn't have borders? No, it has borders, so why? PAX is closed. So, what? Oh, that's wrong. So this is going to be Orion. And Beruda will be Taishan. And I need to move this to here. Good. Orion. Let's put that in. Let's move you like this. Great, we have Orion. I kind of like that. Wait, why is the opacity max? Good. So we have that. Let's see some other interesting place. Leo Fisher, no. Northern V-shaped constellation for regal or patterned sectors. V-shape? What's V-shaped? Oh, implied right near Setsurio. So it will be right over here. Cassiopeia. It's good. Chinese for Orion. Bottom right near Kyuchio. Shenyu. Why do I have so many names for Orion? So it's not sadly not based on the locations, but I kind of like the Orion. So And I want to see where really Orion is located on. Let's see this map. The outer Perseus V2. Wait, do I have... Interesting. I don't have the good distances here, I would say, from Sol. Okay, so Sagittarius is down. I'm guessing this has to do with all the... Well, actually, we have where the stars are located as well. Let's see if I can see Orion constellation. Yeah, it's beautiful. But where freaking in the universe are you? It's located on the celestial equator. It's located due to effects of precession of the Earth's axis. On its brightest star, all lie at a large distance from Earth on astronomical scale, much further away than Sirius. For example, Orion will still be recognizable long after most of the constellations composed of other nearby stars have distorted into new configurations, with the exception of a few of its stars eventually exploding as supernova. Okay, yeah. So, interactive map galaxy. It'll be sky map. I don't care about the freaking sky map. I want the map of our galaxy. Yeah, I was looking at Andromeda. What's that? It's pretty cool, this thing, but not what I want. Let's see if this 3D galaxy map. No. Sadly not. How am I supposed to build a realistic universe if I don't have that? Damn, this is so awesomely detailed. Micro and what is this? Looks like a supernova or something going explosive. I think I'm not even sure if it's going to be. I do have on Steam a game that's like Stellar One, or that has all the, you can put in the Stellar, you can build your own systems and whatnot, and it does have, I think, to a certain degree, a galaxy map or something to that effect. I used to have, and yeah. Gal map of the game, Elite Dangerous. Okay, good. Scientific accuracy is not guaranteed, so archive. I think this is not. Let's see what we have. Celestia. Let's take a look of what it is. No, that's a blockchain. And 3 astronomy software program that was created in 2001 would make about sense. And the question is if it's still available. So this doubles as planetarium, but the user is not restricted to Earth's surface. Like in our planetariums, for such Solaris, Celestia can display objects in various scales using OpenGL. Yes, this looks. Oh, 2023 latest release, so that's relatively recent. Date site will. Let's see, Celestia, real-time 3D visualization of space. Please have something for Linux. Yes, thank you. I'll go for Ubuntu. Wow, okay. That's so 1.6.4 or 1.7. That's much more easier. Our suit is bionic. Where version is. What version am I? That's a good question. And let me actually look one more time again here. We have Celestia. So it's this one. Let's install and see what happens. Okay, I guess the screenshots don't really do it justice. If that's what people recommend, then I'll go for it, because at least I want, if I place somewhere my regions names and all that stuff, I want it to be accurate. Maybe I can try what my friends who are writers recommend, is go and ask somebody from the Science Academy to help me, or kind of to critique it if that makes sense. So installing, come on. Let me take this off screen for a little bit, look at if there's anything important to update. Not really. Celestia. Okay, and should have that. Let's see if I can open it through here. Please work. Yes, it's loading. It's just on my middle screen. There we go. Look at that. I think this is. Yep, this looks good. Background a bit pixelated. There we have the solar system. And then we have Sol, Proxima. Can I double click on it or something? Center. or deep sky objects or stars. Thing is, might still be. I can copy, grab image. Let's see the preferences. We see can show orbits, partial trajectories, stars, planets, dwarf planets. Oh, nice. It has a lot of stuff. Labels. Neat stars. Locations. I don't. No, I don't want that. That would be just go for high resolution. Okay, local time. Okay, fuzzy points. This is like the points that's more accurate. Fuzzy points, star colors. T65, classic colors. Let's go with this. Let's name the planets. Okay, I'm still not happy with the quality navigation. Deep sky objects. And I wanted to go back here to, let's see, Orion constellation, and let's pick up two brightest star, Rigel. So let's find Rigel, maybe. Can I? Alt azimuth mode enabled. Let's keep that. Where is Rigel? Type. I don't. Okay, so that's not what I want. Oh, sorry, spectral type. Filter. Can we? Let's just go by name. My wow, so many things here. That's a lot of cell hip. Rigel. That's not Rigel. Okay, what was the other star? Betelgeuse Alpha. I'm wondering maybe if it won't be under the alpha or beta symbols. Which is, or is this like this thing? No, not here, Rigel, and it's Betelgeuse. Okay, for B. And that's alpha, so let's check also the alphas here at the end. No. Let's pause things. doesn't look like okay, so right now it can center on things, and I wonder if I go to, yes, and there we go. So I can go to different stars here. I think I might need to download something to, whoop, there we go. Or we have, I can zoom in. I kind of wonder, can I do like, is there some sort to zoom faster? Oh, bright stars. That's why, not the closest one. That would explain why I could not find it. Or what is it? 1,000 objects. Wow. There is. I'm not sure if it's the same one or not. Of course, the Vega. There we go. Boom. We see some nebula. We see the in the distance the Andromeda galaxy or whatever that is. It's the Milky Way. I kind of would love to is figure out how to zoom out. So this is nice. We'll just see. Just need something 2D map of our galaxy. Why is it constantly giving me the wait. There was interactive 3D map of the universe. I'm guessing, yeah. This is useless, guys. If I want a map of the universe, I want, something that's not based looking up from Earth. I want something much more better. Yeah, it's like, no, it's fine, but not what I'm looking for. Let's just ask. We spent too much time on it. I guess I'll have to redo that later on. What time we have? Okay, let's get this. Let's get this sorted out and find. Yeah, I think this doesn't work for. Too much, so I think gonna hit my shot there with Orion, and that's all I can do. And yeah, Wutai. Let's see what we have on Wutai. Buddhist Mountains, Scholarship and Meditation. It's more like a location than I would like to. Lingnan, Yemen. Let's try a few more. Lingnan, South China Seaboard. And that's not a good name. Pass and Border Command. Well, Yudman actually would work for one of these regions. I think. Not this one. So the number 3 and number 2. Yeah, I think that would actually work. So let's put that here. Yanmin and 12. Oh, barely. Oh, no, it doesn't fit. I need to make it smaller by 1 point. Okay. Yay, we have the Yanmen province. So let me create a new location. Yanmen, and let's just go like that with the original here. Of course, I wanted the public. Borders the Orion and Musashi regions, and the Miri and Suzy domains over the Grimnar border. Let's just leave it like that. We have the Orion, and I need to name this as Orion Oblast would be the proper name, probably. Orion. Yeah, we did Tashan, we did Orion. So we are into Yanmen. Kind of makes if I should add the Jinzhou. I will probably change these in the future because as you can imagine, everybody names their region and adds the suffix for the region. That's going to create administrative problems. So, damn it, I need to check. What did I say here? Yeah, so it's a region. So Orion region. Orion region was settled in early space in a second wave of space exploration, primarily by settlers from now it's a question from Russia, but everybody imagines Russia a bit differently. Most people imagine the European part of Russia, but really what survived was more of the Asian part of that. So we'll have to Siberia, Siberian Compact, I think is what AI named it. Siberian region of from Serbian Compact. So let's just keep it like that. Then we have at least 2 or 3. These will be all Japanese. So not sorry, Japanese, Chinese. And location. Oh, we don't, and we have the H region, which we want to change to something else. Mm-hmm. So let's, for Yanman region, let's put it like that. Taishan region. Tsubaki is a planet H region. It was over here, so let's get this one renamed and wait. It looks like missing here this summary. So it won't be H region, it will be something else. And that's something else. Now let's take a look. Shenzhou was the one that I kind of wanted. So Shenzhou, and we have to put in here the characters properly. So we have the Shenzhou and these 2. Now we grab it and we'll put it into the map. But first, it was the H1 was the one I'm trying to rename. But yeah, so that should be this one as expected. Shenzhou. Let's go. I think this one needs to be Yoke. Even smaller. Will barely fit with the new name. Ooh. Ooh. Art of map making. Wait. Why is it over there? And why do I have the stupid opacity? So it's still a problem. I'll go to 9, which barely fits, and it's a problem because now I have to move the name. No, I said I want to move the name. It's background, damn it. This text. Why the heck? Okay, this is getting super annoying. I want this and I want to move it. What the fuck? Yes. Please allow me to move this. Do I have to do it by... What's the deal? What is the freaking deal of this? This should be... Seriously, sometimes the layers are... Why did it just become... I do not... It should be on the top. Is the freaking top layer. So what is... Taishan is locked. Musashiryo is done. Hayabusa is done. Agartha is done. Kikuchiryo is done. Satsuryo is done. All these are... Shinjo is done. These two are done. Name is not. Finally! Not exactly sure here. Okay, so we'll have to go into Quadesh. Where's Quadesh? And we need to move. Great, and now it will always try to get me into the other one until I have locked it. So, and maybe just a little bit more. Okay, so we have Quadesh, Shinjo. Oh, do we have Quadesh over here? Trying to remember. Quadesh was something I might have just made up, probably. No, it's ancient Hebrew, that's why. And it was for variant of Kadesh, holy. Given how little Jews survive, I'm not sure if I... let's keep it. Let's keep it. Packs. So let's consider Quadesh region as existing and established in the role. Quadesh region. Kingdom of Judah. City in the Kingdom of Judah. Hittites in 69 BCE went to war with Hittites. Empire was taken. War with Hittites Empire. It was taken place in the city. Kodesh. Means holy in Hebrew. A sparsely populated region, but with a strong industry. Parent entry would be Sol Confederacy. We'll do that for the other ones as well, but in time. That's the technical detail. And now I want to go back to the, come on, important. So, okay, so Shinzhou and Taishan we've added correctly. Shenzhou, Taishan, Yanmen. What were some of the other suggestions? Changji. Lunar probe series for mythical moon goddess. Yeah, so where do we put that? It's moon goddess, I think. Let's see where we are at. Sol 6 here. Let's do that. And let's kind of put you like that over here. Just checking on the opacity now. Now we know. And locations, got a lot of new locations. I have to also remember. I have to also remember to put in like then pictures and everything. So and now I want to go over here, grab that, and I want to moon goddess domain out of T, and let's see. Located on the galactic south from Sol, this region saw a strong So the biggest colonization periods during the second and third colonization wave. Thanks to name, it contains many religious and as many religious monuments dedicated to moon goddess of various religions. And is often place where deep space I'll just keep it like that. It has also quite a strong scientific basis, and so let's see. Want to kind of go here. For Taishan, let's see. Luyong. Which one is this one for meaning? Eastern Capital Class and Classics. That's exactly what I kind of want to avoid, this name. Kaifeng Commerce Nexus. Okay, I think Kaifeng can come. And we'll put it just right here. I believe that was Sol 3, yes. And this will be probably best to start with 11. It's Commerce Nexus or... damn it. I need to go even lower than 11, which is not good. It's really, it would have been Commerce Nexus and was until, let's just say, politicians started agitating with the Murray borders and trying to claim a bit more space, let's just say, few more planets. So that's I think. Kaifeng. Yes, and region. Oh, wait, I need to always. Yeah. No, this one's actually prepared for me exactly as I want. And I just want. So it doesn't have really that much. Okay, so was a major trading hub into the Grimnar Empire before the Artilect War. Yeah, let's just keep it simple so that we kind of get on. Southern capital, yeah, no. Dadu, Yuan capital, so that's Beijing. Again, not something, name of Nanjing, I think Jiangdong is the same. Lower Yangtze East Bank, east of the Yangtze. Jinju is going to be similar. Middle Yangtze, Bashu. Shindu Basing, agriculture and craft. And we already have Hanzo, don't we have? No, Yunnan. Strategic corridor and all that stuff. I don't really. I don't really care for it. And I want, let's see how many regions we have. 2, 4, 6, 8. And let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so 8 for Japanese. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so at least 3 or 4. Now let's do 3 more. Chinese 1. I will have it 5 out, and out of those 5, I want 3 to be Russian. And then the 2 will be, or maybe just, or no, let's do 2 more Chinese. 1 over here after Shenzhou. No, or maybe just here. No, I want one Russian on the border with the Grinar Empire, because you see they kind of get gotten over here, and I kind of need another outlet. Pax is kind of European. Qadesh is, I could say, Jewish or Middle Eastern and all that stuff. So I want, so you have, Pax is also heavily Russian. And when I see that, like, oh, this is Russian, that's not really that exactly. It's more complex historically wise than that. I just overly simplifying. So let's see. So I think over here we'll have a Russian one. That's Sol 4, yeah. Sol 4, Sol 5. Okay, let's see. I said 3 Chinese, correct? So yeah, so it will be this one. And the one below that. Or maybe I'm kind of trying to figure out how the colonization, let's say, waves proceeded here properly. So that I kind of see that, yeah, but definitely Changzhou, Shenzhou. What really happened there is it kind of went to the sides, the colonization. So I'm seeing that next to Pax, that will be another Chinese one, and then these 2, or maybe those 2. Probably those 2, because it kind of continued more on the arm rather than you could say, outside of them. And these were, kind of the last ones down the bottom, like super modern colonization, which does not really, could say, track to anything out of Earth. So a lot of the Earth grudges and all those things are very mute points. The further you go outside of Earth. So yes, you said three. I'm kind of fine with Hans Honk, especially like here it has a lot of extra. Or we can do Hans Honk and Hexy. And that would be two of them. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it without the special characters. I have one of them has been Lucian here originally, so that's Hanzong. Yes, perfect. I think that should go in nicely. Barely, but it's there. So let's jump back to the universe, create new location, and jump region. And I wanted to kind of grab this original text as well, just for the fun of it. Qingzhou. And that's we are on the Orient Spur, located on the Orient Spur. It originally was sparsely populated, and most settlements acted as resupply stations for colonial efforts. Further on the Orient Spur, just before Arthelect War, this region saw more colonization. During the war, many fledgling colonies were wiped out, and leaving the region unnaturally region underdeveloped. Quite a sad region. Let's see, and then we said the Hexi corridor or Hexi Jingu is another one. And let's put that here, and I'll just do Hexi region. And we set for that will be over here. So that's like stone 4, I believe. Yes. Change. Let me just close this a bit down. So far. Boom. XC. So I can actually make quite big. Can put the name. Let's put it like that here. Hexi. Done. So do one more. Let's maybe put them to that one. A little bit below Setsurio or should I put it below or that's a tough one. Funny because as I look at how things went and kind of the Chinese diaspora or the colonists, kind of they form what you could say the Middle Kingdom. So that's very interesting, very fun. History repeats. What can I say? Where's young man? Okay, that's over there. Forgot to close it. So solve 5, and that's going to be really Russian. Originally Italia, and then the borders. Sol 10 and 12 are, let's say, another big ones. I want Sol 10 or this guy. Let's go Sol 10. That makes more sense because it's on the Orion Spur more, so more places to settle than kind of outside here, which is like border region, and this is where actually around here where story takes place. So Sol 10. We're gonna replace Hexi. Silk Road Oasis. That will actually work here pretty well. I haven't really put anything for Hexi region. Not yet. Oops, it should have been over here. Guangdong region is located was a favorite colonization destination for people from China, as many of these systems have tropical systems, have climate evocative of their homeland on Earth. And for plentiful resources. Oh, this is going to be quite tough to put in. Actually, no, not so much. Just damn it, just a little bit. So we go to 9, and now it will be possible. Great. We have about 2 Russian, 1 kind of. Due to this favorability, due to this, the regions have a fighting during the Artilect War. So, and there, which really helped eventually. Actually, no, not the. Those didn't really help that much. Some. Let's see. And yeah, now we have to go and ask for Russian. Now, please generate region names based on Russian sci-fi. I think actually that there's going to be a lot of sources that the AI can take from, I would say, quite a good ones from what I've heard about Russian. Based on Russian sci-fi. Like with Chinese, include include the name, meaning, and in Azbuka. Is it? And check it's Azbuka. I'm not sure. Azbuka in Latin. Let's put that here, and let's put that for Grok. And then we'll have got two more in, say, the Western style. So we said we want 1, 2. So we have 2, 4, 6, 6. We have 6 remaining. So maybe 3. I'm kind of thinking that we'll have like another 3 here over. Yes, over here. Then we've got 2 European or otherwise over here. And I want to have the European one to be more aligned with Arknar Oblast. Frontier worlds with complex social hierarchies. We want something Andromeda. Ooh, Andromeda. I like that because Andromeda is really nice across cultures, so you don't have to really do much about it. At the same time, it just does not fit. You want main because you have the Andromeda galaxy, and you do not want. You don't want. I would say. You don't want to kind of have to have that potential problem. On the other hand, new world region, life space region, astronaut region, useless planet. Great Ring region, Bull's Hour region, Alice region. It's not really like Night Watch region. Come on, this is weak. You have Metro. Krasnia Hviezda. I don't think that is Red Star. It should be a beautiful star. Unless I am missing something here. Let's see, can we do Russian? Oh, it is red. Interesting. Let's that's something I've learned. And Krasna Hviezda. Yeah, Russian. It doesn't have the Latin version. I'll have to think about that one. That one. That one. My God, these are horrible names. I would not want to live in a region like that. I don't want to have. I think Andromeda is repeated one here. Tsiolowski sector. Visionary of space flights. Pluck region. Zjezdný pojezd. Not good, not good. Not good. Serious. Look at the Russian space program naming patterns as well. But yeah, definitely. Well, let's put, I think, Andromeda. That one. Well, come on. I think that one we can kind of put as a neutral one. So, I am kind of thinking. No. Let's just. I think Andromeda. I want to be this region. Makes most sense to me. Let's go to 12. And that was to be the Terran Expanse, I think, was the original. Let me quickly search for it as well, just in case I don't have it somewhere else. Good, I don't. So, location, Andromeda region. Andromeda region is a new region established 2 years before the Northern Artilect War. Well, established, incorporated is, I think, the proper word. Artilect War. It is mostly after the war. Only a few colonies survived. Only a few colonies survived. And the region is mostly populated by, and now I am forgetting Shin Jin Rui fleets. Boom. I think that's makes sense. Kind of these three regions really are kind of out there when it comes to those Shinjin Rui's be there. So Utopia sector, hell no. I don't think anybody would dare to name Utopia something, at least not anybody serious. Moon sector, sun sector, great sector, valley key sector. Wait, we could probably. Oh, we could wing it. Yes. This is going to be so much fun. Great sector, valley key sector. Yeah, that was big, our big sector is. That's Okay, it's not so much on the um Veliki sector. I need it actually to be oblast, um not sector. But should it be sector? I don't know. Wait, let's see. Do we have any other previous one? No. So this will be first. For Russian, do we want oblast or sector? Let's go with sector. Let's go with sector. I think that fits. That fits pretty well. Here we go. And we said it's Veliki. Let's put that in. Let's go to 12. So it's I think it might be one of the biggest one. Maybe Mizuhorio is another one that might, or Agartha. Those, and then we have Veliki sector. So those are kind of like the big three sectors. Everybody else should, on the look of it, should be smaller. Uh, uh, that one is that's just wonderful. A lot of fun. Let's close that up, and we'll still have two more Russian, and then two more that are kind of more of like a Western tradition here. So it was here. Let's see what the three came up with here. Oh man. Again, it did the sector. Sector progress, star, daybreak, science, moon, Venus, Vega, Mars, Angara. Oh, I love Angara. Let me. That's such a nice name. Maybe I'm just. Do I have maybe too many starting with A? Oh, we have Agartha and Andromeda. Okay, so we could probably squeeze one more in. But let me check what Angara is. If there is anything that Angara jewelry, and it's a region. Oh, it's a river in Irkutsk Oblast. Ah, Angar, major river in Siberia. It's a big one, a long one. Upper Tunguska. And Krasnoyarsk. Okay, it goes from like Baikal. Yeah, poor guy. All right, it has kind of many tributaries. So yeah, it's like, you could potentially use that river as a split in Russia. I wish Russia was a more uplifted country, let's just say. So many interesting things in there. And we know so little, I would say, in general about Russia and the nature there. Okay, I am game with Angara. Sector Biokonur. Plesetsk. Vostochny. Andromeda again. Gagarin. Gagarin heaven. Vostochny. I'm fine with Angara. Kind of named after these other ones I'm not too fond of, but Angara is fine. And yeah, these are just sounds like something from bad propaganda. Let's see what's this Platesk. Okay, so it's a cosmodrome. Where is it at? Okay, I need to go to oh, it's in the north of Russia in the that's interesting. I think this is St. Petersburg. If I am Archangelsk Oblast. I'm game for this. I am game for this. This is actually, I can make a story that for the modern Russia, this is kind of where they had, where they did the launches as well. That's close to sea, so it would have been destroyed. Vostochny. Let's look at Vostochny. What's the border with China? That's daring. But interesting that because of the Baikonur, which is in Kazakhstan, that's Baikonur. This would be a person. Konstantin Tsiolkovsky. Rocket science. Yeah. I think I'm fine with Angara. So I think that might be good because it's a border here. So let's do that. Oh, the Veliki region got me really well. So Angara. Let's push that in. Ta-da! And let's put it into, and I can make it that there were some bunkers by the river there as well. So was it here? Angara. Angara region is the lowest point of the Sol and Grimnar border. I cannot leave it here for now. Korolev, Corridor Veligo, Kolsta. That's a corridor name. That's not a. Let's see. Search sector Poisk. Think again. It must be something that Russians would name regions after. So right now, T3 chat is, or ChatGPT is winning on this. I would like to have maybe some idea from Grok. Thinking maybe like Moscow region or something like that, but it's just that's just like too straightforward, or like just not interesting. There was, of course, the Archangel region, so maybe something with more religious connotation could be there, given also the religious revival. I would like to consider more of religious name. This region is pretty sparsely populated, but with great hopes of expansion in the future. Let's see. Let's put that in here as well. Yeah, we have the district, territory, whatnot, then Ural, White Sea. Yeah, it just doesn't have any good creativity on this. I'm kind of looking forward to what Grok is going to come up with the Saints. That's an option. I'm thinking because we could do there some Trinity region. Oh, interesting. Intersection region, Resurrection. No. Nicholas region, Andrew region, Vladimir, Seraphin, Sergius. Sergius. But if it's patron saint, then that would be something that you would probably see more earlier. The first called patron of Russia, Andreevsky Oblast, or sector as we call it, is good. Andreevsky. Anton Metusolokovsky, Valam, New Jerusalem, Annunciation. Ooh, Blagoveshvansky Oblast. Ascension, no. Savior, no. Hope region. Ooh, so I like this. Annunciation region, I think, is possible. That one would be pretty cool. Or Andreevsky. Let's go with this one. Actually, let's quickly check what we have. And now, Blagoveshvansky. New beginnings. Dormition. Savior, Trinity. Theokolos, Vladimir Valam, Solovetsky Monastery, Optina Hermitage. Emphasizes protection at the frontier. Pokroyski signals revival and growth. Vorskinsky, Preobazensky. I think I like the most is the Blagoveshensky Annunciation. Oops, it goes into summary. I think that's more it's a crazy name. Annunciation sector. Region. I might change it because I don't think that we'll see how people like it or not. But then again, my style really, I'm not writing this necessarily to be liked or loved or anything like that. It's mostly to get the story. Just love that. My God, it's a long name. I love it, but it's at the same time too long. That would not pass. So let's try again for something shorter. nativity, dormition. Oh, many Russian places use this. That's perfect, because if many places use it, dormition, then there is much more higher probability that it's going to survive. So let's change it here to this, here to this. Perfect. And let's see it. Sector does not border any other species and is planned to be expanded in the future once colonization reaches beyond its current borders. So Spensky is down, and we have last two, and then we'll finish the stream. Okay. Final stretch. These two, I need names for last two regions. These are newly colonized, so they should have an easy English name and be more reflective of humanity's time in space. All of the mentioned cultures should have impact on the name, most notably Japanese, in the brackets Shinto, and Chinese. Let's push that here and to Grok and see what we get. And I'm thinking for next time, one of the big things that say I'm going to do with is trying to figure out if the AI can help me create a language, or at least some system, if it can deduce. And I think this could be very good for it if it can deduce from the names and terms I already have for Grimnar language, if it can kind of generate more, you could say, rules and other things. So please generate at least 20 names so that I have more choices. Yeah. And of course, all of these, both of them got it wrong. But let's see. Grog Goddess gave us Nova Harmony and Stellar Hope. Nova by itself could be an option. Stellar and Hope just that's lazy thinking. What do we've got here? A Dawn, Concord, a Heaven Bridge Reach, Amanohashi, Changyon. I like the idea Heaven Bridge, and we can put it here at the end, where I would say these two really start melting. The Japanese and Chinese kind of starts melting into each other. So that would work. Given that in general, Japanese kind of have less inhabited regions, so they would have more of an influence. So the main name would be Amanohashi. And a Western Gateway. We go Eastern though. Interesting that GPT went with this concept of kind of merging both of them that could be used. I like that. Hoshinohashi, Star Bridge and Arch. Lotus Harbor, Skygate Frontier, Heaven River Expanse, Dawn Concord, Jade Rabbit Reach, Harmony Isles, Wayfarer Haven. I think the Dawn Concord in its way is also possible, and it indicates a good story. In this case, the region pretty much got that this is kind of region for those that are not too happy with, could say, the overall Chinese and Japanese rulership. So kind of more of the outcast. So that's just kind of where they mix, which I think, that's where the Concord comes together. So it's kind of like heaven for outcasts. So Rei Nova, Ming here. Let's see. Celestial Va Tianmere. Tiana. Oh, that's not possible. Galactic Accord. Too early for that in this story. Darwa. Okay. It kind of goes with the two names here, so which I'm not too happy. But I am I like the Dawn Accord region. I think I want to go with that one. Down Concord region. Hey, and let's just call it Down Concord in the map. So 12, yeah. And this definitely will have to be smaller, shrunk. Not sure how I can fit it here. No. Has to be shrunk even further. And let's see, how can I try it? No. That's the problem with long names. Number 9. I think it might work. Not good, not good. I can do it with 8. Straighten it up a little bit. Maybe out of this is so small, I can probably push it like that. So that's good. And Stellar Garden, Hoshino Niva, Silver River Pact. Oh, and I wanted to, of course, put it with this bit of a story here. The region got founded by outcast from other regions. Dawn Concord, after which the region is named. Is the founding document of the region and proclaims dependence on the existing power structures present in the Sol Confederacy. As such, the region has become a magnet for independent-minded individuals, independent-minded individuals and rebels. It's a bit of a wild west. Let's put it that way, but not as well as you would probably imagine. It's we are not happy with different cultures mix here, and despite that, it is not a lawless or wild region as often one might imagine. Self reliability and independence is valued, but not at the cost of the society. Let's see, the region region is well known for its innovation and and daring art. And daring art. Many super corporations have headquarters here. headquarters here, just lower H headquarters here. Productivity is headquarters here. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. So in a way, what this is for region, it's kind of like some of the best things or idealism you could say of America, and kind of the industrialistness as well. All right, last region, last name that we need. Let's see, Pilgrim Spiral, Eastern Crown, Celestial Harbor. I'm looking. I just want one word. So it's something celestial, something with the new humans. Let's look more at this region. I could say there is a bit of a wall of a nebula, kind of big star nursery. The last region that I am looking for a name has a large region of star nursery / nebula at its borders. We can kind of interrupt that here. Let's put the data there, and let's see. Let's see what these guys come up with. Okay. To Hoshikumo. Luminara. Luminara. I like Luminara. That's a good word. And yeah, this takes it too much literally. That's the problem. Birtmir. No idea. No. Luminara. I want something Tolkien like. I really want to have some reference to Tolkien in the name, names at least somewhere. So that would be something I would really love to have here. So we can go for that. Let's see. But Luminara is lame. Luminor, my god. It's the closest. Selendor, Aurendor, Nibelorn. Please include the meaning as well. ChatGPT is getting. Okay, ChatGPT is getting lazy with stuff. And Grog just gave me a list of different locations in Tolkien. Mm, Lorindor. Vardamir. Lorindol so far is the winner for me. That one is so far. So far, Lauren. Let's see if we had something. Lorindor, Land of Down, Gloom, Luminor. It's where kind of where Luminor comes out of. So see, Luminor. Doesn't it? It does not really fit well. I like the name for something else. Starmere, Downmere, Starvale, Star Cradle. That's kind of what Vardamir. Erindil. Erindil is something different. Gondolin. I think Lorindol. Lorindol it is. That fits perfectly. And huzzah, 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 we finally got all the regions. We've got their history. There is a lot of stuff happening. I love that. Let's see, please save. And we need to put this in here. Region. And where was it? Dream. Might just Lorin. Nothing special. Let me close this window for now and just focus. London region is a expansion region. It is known for its star nurseries and nebula at its border, which is a navigation hazard, and it is speculated that the region won't expand past this natural obstacle, but it does provide for provides for beautiful images, tourism, and research of star and system formations. Since it is one of the later established sector, it is sparsely populated, or inhabited. So I always forget the parent, which is Sol Confederacy, and related entries should have ad area here already. There we go, the planet. And I go to Aderia, and oh, I have the Guardian Frontier somewhere, damn it. That's not good. That's not good. That's first of all, so I'll unpublish this for now. And it's one of the older ones. That's why I'm missing the summary here. So no longer public. I have to check that it actually worked. Okay, it did not work on publishing. Okay, I'll have to, maybe because once published, I'll have to double check that if that's not a bug. When I forgot to publish this one. Okay, so it should be. Do we have Beruda? I think I've got rid of Beruda, and I have not checked these properly, did I? Luthian. Oh, I forgot this as well. Ah, that's so much my mistake. I will have to rename these for something else. But actually for planets, Daria is not in. Oh, Daria doesn't have any description. Interesting. Parent entry, not Guardian Frontier. That's it's not even Luthian. Oh my god, I just forgot it. Lorindo. Orlando region. I'm pretty sure I did have more information on Adaria than this. So let me check the. Let me check the database in the background here. And I'll just need the. Where is it? Copy the URL for the ID. And let's see. Summary. No. Wow, that's ancient. That's ancient what I have here. My God. And it's actually a few paragraphs that I have here. But it's such an ancient way that I even have a typo here. Beyond Adaria is a series of nebula and star nurseries, which are hard to navigate through. Boom. So we fixed that for Adaria. And let's see, there were some locations that I wanted to remove, at least for now. So Beruda, I removed for some reason. I think once published, there is a limit that you cannot take it, but I have got powers here, so I can do that. Let's see. So that's Beruda. And okay, Lothian region is another one. That I forgot to publish at. And did we keep Qadesh? Yes, we kept Qadesh. Okay, so Lothian region is set, and I probably made a mistake with Berunda. I instead of published that, I updated that. Silly me. Silly me. Published it, yes. And if you cannot publish, then I have not necessarily, you could say, a bug, but just need to make sure that once you publish, it's actually the field is disabled. That's the proper proper way how to handle this. All right. With those things fixed for now. Once again, I have saved the map. So we have the Sol region, a lot of history, a lot of all the names. Next time, I'll be doing the Irakot Collective and Grimnar Empire. Especially for the Grimnar Empire, I will be trying out how much the AI can kind of get the style of names and system. Maybe if it can, really, I kind of wanted to generate the background for the language. Given that it's a systematic thing, it should be possible. It will be a big experiment. If anything, that will also be something that I will then probably check that it was generated by AI. Even though some of these names were generated by AI, it had a lot of input. So it's more assisted by AI. I'm also happy with the Dawn Concord that kind of gave me the idea for the story of the region. So that's that. Next week, I am not here. I am on a family vacation. Looking forward to that. The week after that, I will be again doing a stream for creative writing, world building. That's because the week after that is Meteor Impact. So I will be doing a technical stream, probably something related to impact, maybe preparing some of my talks or something. We'll see. That means also probably do some special, as I promised last time, a special stream at some other time for some more debugging. So impact on 25th. So Meteor.js impact. And then storytelling and world building will be back on the 29th. Let me think. Anything else? I think that's it. So so let's see. I'll have to make an export here. Let's close this. I'm quite, I would say, exhausted for today. So again, thank you very much for watching. Or I see Italo is joining at the last minute, not the usual. So if you like what I do, especially on the open source side, here is my GitHub sponsors, where you can sponsor me to work more on open source. So if I get, say, 2 sponsors, then I'll do a special stream. And I'm working this week, hopefully, to add fan clubs to Literary Universe. So stay tuned for more information on that. We did over the last week and this week a lot of work on SEO and other stuff. It's still not perfect, but I think maybe finally at this point in time, Facebook might finally stop banning us or suspending our accounts. We shall see. And yeah, that's it. As I said, next week I'm not here, so be prepared for maybe some specials, or we'll see how I manage before the vacation or afterwards. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on Thursday for Meteor Dispatches, and then once I get back from vacation. Have a great day, everybody. And yeah, I'll see you around. Let's end this stream. Have a great week.